there's a shift happening right now in corporate with leaders. And they're having more conversations around emotional intelligence because neurodivergents are being hired now in workplaces and consciously being hired. And then other people who are already presently neurodivergents who are functional, meaning they're for the audience, that means people who are on the spectrum, right? And so they're functional, they can work in corporate, but they tend to be extreme introverts from the outside looking in. That's what we would see, right? But highly intelligent individuals, and they're not very sociable. Some are not social, not all. And so I think we have an opportunity in this space, especially with your podcast, to talk more about subjects around people, their purpose, what they're driven to do. And we're dealing with the corporate mentality now that leaders are starting to say, I'm a neurodivergent, and I couldn't admit it because of the era in which I grew up in corporate. I'm an introvert and I couldn't admit it, but I really don't like people. I've just had to learn how to adapt. So to me, that's a leader, meaning a company that's saying we're going to put the culture of the people first. That's a leadership business. I don't care if you're an entrepreneur and you have people who work for you or will plan to have work people for you. It's putting your people first. Because you cannot be a successful organization, you cannot be a successful team without your people. And they call this thing called human capital is the new name for us, right? As employees or contractors, they call us human capital. And that's real. We are an asset. So without us, there is no business. If we're not happy. Now I know AI is coming in automation and, robotics and all of that stuff. But the reality is, and I was just having a talk on this, the reality is it needs us. It still needs our human input. It still needs our intelligence, our emotions, our thoughts, our feelings. It still needs to feed off of information of who we are. And as a species, we're evolving. So I would say the timely of your podcast is awesome because we're embarking on a different era now of leaders.
Yeah, and I feel like this is also rooted in reinvention, right? This is grounded in pivoting. We have to think differently now. We have to approach similar situations in a different way.